Welcome to the Chandler Make Your Own Pulled Pork Kitchen. We're here with Chef Patrick putting together yet another recipe for you. Chef, what are we going to make now?
Oh, it's a little different take on a barbecue sandwich. We're going to do a bourbon barbecue sandwich with a little apple and Fennel Slaw today.
That sounds good to me, and then we'll garnish it with some potato salad. So why don't we get started? You want to make the slaw first?
Yeah, let's throw the slaw together. I finely julienned some Granny Smith apple.
Granny Smith apples are more crisp and have a lot more tanginess to them, so they really work well in a slaw application.
Then we're going to add some julienne fennel. I put a little bit of top in there just to give it a little bit of color. Cut it very thin because it is tough, but the vinaigrette will break that down. We're going to let that sit to the side for a minute.
And fennel's got a note of licorice flavor to it, so it makes for a nice mix with the coleslaw.
Yeah,
it's really good.
A nice accompaniment to the bourbon.
And that's just what, shredded cabbage?
Just a little cabbage.
And you notice that Chef really got it finely shredded, and when you add the dressing to it, it's going to allow that dressing to sort of marinate the slaw to give it that tender yet crispy bite.
A little salt to break it down. Got a very simple slaw dressing here.
What you got in there, Chef?
That's just cider vinegar, sugar, salt, Frank's Red Hot, and a little vegetable oil. We'll fold that together. Let's get it nice and coated. Sort of.
And the thing about coleslaw, you know, you can go with the more traditional slaws with certain Chandler barbecue products, but the make your own allows you to be creative not only with what you put on the pork, but with your side items too. So you can take a very traditional notion like coleslaw, but do a fresh take on it like what chefs come up with here.
Okay. Next, we're gonna mix up a little bourbon barbecue sauce.
So we start with the bourbon. You got a hot pan there, is that correct?
Got a very hot pan here, step back.
So we want to watch out when you put this in there because it's going to be a little bit warm.
There it is. We'll cook the alcohol out. I'm gonna add a little apple juice concentrate. Basically reduced apple juice. Don't want to add a lot of water to it. Don't want to thin the sauce down too much. That's why we use the apple juice concentrate. A little tangy cider vinegar, as most barbecue sauces have.
Especially here in North Carolina.
And you can just smell that concentrated flavor.
So we have a bourbon barbecue sauce here, is that right, Chef?
Bourbon barbecue sauce, which you can get at your local Food Lion.
Yeah, bourbon flavored entrees of any type are very trendy right now. Most people enjoy, you know, ribs or barbecue or anything when it's got a bourbon-based sauce in it. So, Chef, now that we have your barbecue sauce, delicious bourbon barbecue sauce ready, we're going to go ahead and add the pork. And of course, you can find Chandler Make Your Own Pulled Pork available at Food Lion. This is a 16-ounce package. It gives you about 4 servings. It's a lot of food in this package. And we're going to go ahead and add it to the sauce and mix it in. There you go, Chef.
Thank you.
Get that heat up so we can get some steam going. Kind of make it bubble a little.
That's ready.
Now that we're all mixed in there, it looks like we're ready to make a sandwich.
Yeah. It smells wonderful.
Really good. So this is pulled pork barbecue for sure, but it's just an interesting take that Chef's done here. And that's the fun thing about barbecue is it means so many things to so many different people. You know, it can be a darker sauce like this, a clear vinegar sauce. Just pretty much anywhere you travel in America and even across the world, you'll find barbecue done in so many different ways.
All right, next we're going to just place some of the slaw on top.
And you can see how that slaw is kind of marinated down a little bit. He's going to kind of squeeze it dry to get the extra liquid off of it, and then right on top. It's always good to have a little bit hanging out the side, right, Chef?
That's right.
Look at that. the chef, now that you have your sandwich built, you're gonna cut it in half, and that just helps with the plate presentation.
Yeah, you get to see it a little bit better what's inside of it. Just cut that.
Wow, let's see that. Look at that. Beautiful. And have fun with your plates. You know, we're using a rectangular plate here. Don't always serve your food on a round, regular dinner plate. A lot of homes and restaurants are now, you know, using different shaped plates. It kind of makes the food look more fun. What do you got there? A little homemade potato salad?
Yeah.
Tell us how you put that together. It's what, Redskins?
Yes, that little sour cream, mayonnaise, red pepper, scallion.
So traditional Redskin potato salad.
Yeah,
What are you topping here?
just a little julienne bacon. Let's give that another dimension.
There's nothing wrong with adding bacon, right?
No.
And pickles are always a good side for barbecue, I think. Don't you, Chef?
Yes, I do.
All right, so then there's our plate, folks. We have a Chandler's Make Your Own Bourbon Barbecue Sauce with a apple fennel coleslaw, a little neat take on the coleslaw there. Some fresh homemade potato salad, Chef Patrick's recipe, and garnish it with a couple pickle spears. Chandler Foods Make Your Own. You can find this recipe and all of our other recipes on www.chandlerfoodsinc.com, and then click on the Make Your Own button. Thank you, Chef Patrick.
You're welcome. Let's eat.
Let's eat.